Hello.
Hi, I'm good. I'm Esme,
I'm Lauren.
Okay,
and
nice to meet you guys.
we're from the Santa Barbara Middle School Teen
Okay.
Press today with.
And I am MARIAME N'DIAYE, and I'm coming from Paris to present my short movie, Sira.
Hi, I'm Niki Demiller. I'm the composer of the film.
Well, I understand that you directed this movie. How did you find the story, and what inspired you to direct this film?
Well, the story is based on my personal story. Actually, the story of my sister when she was 7 months old, and she came to France with my mother. Then she went to school, and of course, she learned how to speak French, but she couldn't really master French language because my parents at home were speaking the native language from Africa. So school said, no problem, she's going to be put in a special class to master French. But in the meantime, you parents, you don't speak your native language at home at all. So my mother couldn't speak any other language. My father could, but not my mom. So the movie is really about this mother resisting this and trying to speak her own language to her own daughter because she can't imagine herself speaking another language she doesn't know to her own daughter. So really, it's a topic.
How is directing just in general meaningful to you?
It's meaningful because first it's a personal story on this case, but it's meaningful because when you tell a story, you want people to understand what you're telling and you want to share a story. And when you share a story which is so personal, you really have to be careful that people are going to understand it like perfectly, and so you're very careful about the details. And so it's important when you tell a story to make sure that what you have in your head is what people are going to see and they're going to understand perfectly well what you want to show.
Thank you.
So the movie has a really intricate storyline. So how did you even begin to take on conveying that also through music?
It's been quite an interesting question for us because, Langue Maternelle, Sira is a French movie. It's talking about the story of France in a way, because it's the 80s with the President François Mitterrand, first socialist president for France, and a big politic of migration to the country. So we ask ourselves, do we need some traditional African music, some French music, some music from the 80s, some music from today? So it's cool because with Mariam we met 3 years before the movie, and we had 3 years to think about it. As she was rewriting the script, we could have some conversations. And at one point, we decided to try to think of a powerful melody, a kind of intemporal melody played just by piano and musique de chambre. And so we wanted to feel the rebellion of the mother, It's the most important thing we had in this way to compose the music. So I think it's so pretentious, but it's a universal music. Sorry.
Universal music. Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel so universal.
Yes.
You mentioned piano. Were there any other instruments that you were really leaning towards?
Yeah, we have some strings, some violin, and I also played myself the bass. Yeah.
Well, what are you guys most excited for audiences to see your film?
Well, what is really for me exciting is it's my US premiere, but it's not the first place where we're showing the movie. And what I can tell from the audience here in the United States is that they're acting exactly the same way as in Senegal or in Paris or in Rome where we showed the movie. And so for me the goal is reach because the audience understand the movie the same way anywhere we go. It's understood exactly the same way. And so for me, it's yes, we made it happen. They understand what is at stakes in this movie. And for us, it's really great. Yeah.
Is this your guys' together or separately first time at the Santa Barbara Film Festival?
First time together at Santa Barbara. And I have to tell you, it's wonderful. It's just we love the city. We love the film festival. And we feel so lucky and grateful to be here, to be able to talk with you guys about the movie, to be able to share all this with you. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience.
Journalism and cinema of tomorrow.
Yes, because you're the future of the journalism. And it's great that you could interview everybody. Yes, absolutely. It's great. You're doing such a great job.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on your film.
Thank you. Our
nice
pleasure.
talking to you.
Yes. Enchanté.
Have a lovely
In
evening.
French, like nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Enchanté. Thank you.
Congratulations.